What if the things you think are harmless habits are actually controlling your life more than you realize? Today, we explore why recognizing our small addictions might be the key to real freedom. Seneca tells us something that might be uncomfortable to hear. We must give up many things to which we are addicted, considering them to be good. Otherwise, courage will vanish, greatness of soul will be lost, which can't stand out unless it disdains as petty what the mob regards as most desirable. Most people think addiction only means drugs or alcohol. But Seneca is talking about something much broader. He's talking about all the things we've convinced ourselves we need, things we tell ourselves are harmless or even good for us. The truth is, we're all addicted to something. The question isn't whether you have addictions. The question is whether you can see them clearly enough to choose freedom. And here's what makes this tricky. Many of our addictions hide behind good intentions or social approval. Let's be honest about how this actually works. What we consider to be harmless indulgences can easily become full-blown addictions. We start with coffee in the morning, and soon enough, we can't start the day without it. We check our email because it's part of our job, and soon enough, we feel the phantom buzz of the phone in our pocket every few seconds. Sound familiar? You probably recognize yourself in one of these examples, maybe both. Think about your morning routine. What happens if your coffee maker breaks? What happens if your phone dies? What happens if your usual patterns get disrupted? If you feel genuine anxiety or irritation when these things are taken away, that's not preference, that's dependence. Soon enough, these harmless habits are running our lives. You think you're in control because you can stop anytime you want. But when was the last time you actually tried? Here's where it gets deeper. The little compulsions and drives we have not only chip away at our freedom and sovereignty, they cloud our clarity. We think we're in control, but are we really? As one addict put it, addiction is when we've lost the freedom to abstain. This is the real test. Can you abstain? Not forever, just for a day, a week, a month. Can you choose not to check social media for a morning? Can you go without complaining for a day? Can you avoid gossip for a week? What that addiction is for you can vary. Soda, drugs, complaining, pornography, social media. But you must reclaim the ability to abstain, because within it is your clarity and self-control. Notice how broad this list is. Seneca isn't just talking about substances. He's talking about behaviors, thoughts patterns, emotional habits, anything you do automatically without conscious choice. The path to freedom starts with honest recognition. What do you reach for when you're stressed? What do you do when you're bored? What patterns run your day without you deciding? This isn't about becoming some kind of perfect person who never enjoys anything. It's about reclaiming your power to choose. When you're addicted to something, even something small, you're not free. You're being controlled by an impulse, a craving, a habit that operates below your conscious awareness. But when you can abstain, when you can say, no, not right now, to something your body or mind wants, you remember that you're in charge of your life. Every time you choose not to automatically follow an impulse, you strengthen your ability to make conscious decisions. Every time you abstain from something you usually do without thinking, you practice real freedom. This is what Seneca means about greatness of soul. It's not about being better than other people. It's about being free from the little chains that most people don't even notice they're wearing. So here's your challenge. Pick one small thing you do automatically every day, just one. For the next week, practice abstaining from it occasionally. Don't try to quit forever, just practice choosing. Can you wait an extra hour before checking your phone? Can you skip one cup of coffee? Can you go one day without your usual complaint? Notice what happens when you try to abstain. Notice the resistance. Notice the excuses your mind creates. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is awareness. The goal is choice. True freedom isn't having everything you want. It's being able to choose what you actually need. Start small. Reclaim your power to abstain. If this stirred something in you, let it be a sign. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start by noticing. Every small act of awareness is a step toward freedom. I share reflections like this every week to help you walk lighter, think clearer, and live with more intention. Subscribe, and let's keep growing. One breath, one insight, one choice at a time.